Aloha and welcome to another episode of Sports Viz. First up, highlights from the alumni game between Hilo and Waiakea. Waiakea QB Mano Uleo scrambles, gets hit, ball's loose, Vikings on it, first down Hilo. Right away Hilo puts Roy Navarro to work. He's used to the wet fields of Guam and picks up some good yardage before getting out of bounds. Jason Mandequit at QB for the Vikings. Drops to pass, looks over the middle, finds Christian DeOde. First down, deep in Waiakea territory. Mandequit under center, drops to pass. Going to the well again, looking for DeOde over the middle. Keikoa Mahi steps in front, picks off the ball. Gets a decent return. First down Waiakea. Mahi back to punt. Sends it deep. Are they going to down it? Oh, Scotty Wong takes a chance. Charges the ball, picks it up. He picks up about 15 yards. Mandequit hands off to Roy Khalili, I believe the oldest participant. And Roy will tell you what's going on. First down. Mandequit again, looks deep. Mahi's there, can't come down with the ball. And this time a handoff to Navarro. Looking for some running room. Picking up some blocks. Tight ropes the sideline. Looks like he stepped out of bounds, but they give him the touchdown. Waiakea back on offense. Handoff up the middle. Aka Kaleo. Nice pickup. Waiakea threatening in their big boys package. On 4th and goal, going to try to punch it in. Hand off to Pilata, but he's submarined by Scotty Wong and stopped on the half-yard line. Jason with the handoff to Royden. Ball's loose. Recovered by Waikea's Makai Kanui. Mano Uleo drops the pass. Fires over the middle. Finds Prieto. Nice pickup, first down Waiakea. Mandequit under center. Going to pitch the ball to Masuno, and he's going to be tackled for a loss by Sergio Mamon and Saragosa. And a pitch out to Roy Navarro. But they're going to be strung out pretty well by the Waiakea defense and forced out of bounds. Mandequit drops the pass. Good protection. Fires downfield, looking for DeOde. Mahi steps in front. Can't get a handle on the slippery ball though. Mano Uleo back to pass. Fires over the middle. Finds David Dahl on a slant. Nice snag. Looking to get it in the end zone for the touchdown. Doing it just like old Coach Stain taught him. David was on Waiakea teams when I was a wide receiver coach. Needs some help with the backflip though. Hilo threatening, and they're going to do what they did so well in the early part of this decade, and that's give the ball to Roy Navarro and let him do his thing. Again, arm tackling is just not going to work, and he takes it down inside the 1. Jason's going to hand it to Masuno, let him score the touchdown while Royden in the back signals the TD. Hilo running more of a pro-style offense was probably better suited for this weather, but Waiakea using the spread with the handoff to Aka, and he gets out for a nice pickup. Shotgun snap, handoff to Aka Kaleo, but he's going to be bent by Torres and stopped for a loss. Waiakea on offense, ready to face the Hilo defense. Pretty formidable, especially in the secondary. We have Scotty Wong and Kamaka Lewis both off a playoff run with Ventura Junior College. Handoff to Kaleo, picks up some nice yardage. Uleo from the gun. Inside handoff to Nihoa. Good hard running. Picks up a first down for Waikea. And here we have another handoff to Nihoa, but he's going to be taken down by Keikoa Martin. Jason with the handoff to Masuno. Met by Elu, shooting the gap. Fumble recovered by Hilo. Waikea, it's a little bit like a pistol. Handoff to Kaleo, but going to be tackled for a loss by Kapo'o Sabate. Waikea at a punt. Well, he gets off a good one. Scotty Wong tempts fate one too many times. Touches the ball, hit by David Dahl. Dahl recovers the ball. First down, Waikea. Waikea out of the gun, hand off to Kaleo. I've been coaching Aka since he was a peewee with the Waikea and the Codes. Nice pickup. Jason with a handoff to Og on the counter, but several Waikea defenders there for the stop. On the layout, a little trouble with the snap. Looking for somebody open downfield, fires over the middle. Finds David Dahl. Nice pickup. Men quit from the shotgun. Hand off to Daog. Breaks an arm tackle, breaks another arm tackle. Cuts back across the field for a big pickup. Manikit from the shotgun. An empty backfield. Komila coming across from the receiver position. And nice pickup. First down, Hilo. Jason from the shotgun while Masuno goes in motion. Jason looking for Masuno. Ends up catching the ball for a nice gain and a Hilo first down. Hilo on offense. Maniquit fakes the handoff, looks over the middle. Finds Whitney for a nice pickup. First down, Hilo. Hilo threatening. Looking to punch in another score here. Maniquit from the shotgun. Fires over the middle. Finds Whitney in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Waikea looking to answer that score with just a minute or so left on the clock. Looking downfield for Dahl. Kamakalua steps in front of the pass, picks it off, showing us what he learned out there at Ventura College, playing free safety. First down, Hilo. And that interception gave Hilo an opportunity to let their kicker get in on the scoring, other than the extra point. Here's Izawa with a nice field goal attempt. It's good. Final score, 24-7 Hilo. And a good time was had by all. Pile on the kicker. And in the end, we're all just good friends. See how many of these faces you can recognize. from years past. In between Vulcans games last Thursday, we went down to the Civic and checked out some of the BIIF basketball action between Kamehameha and Hilo. And as you'll see from the highlights, Kamehameha got up early at a 33-17 halftime lead, but ultimately Hilo rallied and ended up winning 59-58. Here are some highlights from the Vulcans' recent homestand. Up first, the Lady Vulcans versus Notre Dame de Namur. And the best thing about the Lady Vulcans is a lot of local products on the Lady Vulcans. So we have players from Waiakea, Konawaina, Hawaii Preparatory Academy, and Maui and Farrington. So a lot of local and state products here, and some good basketball being played. That was Christy Amai, who was lighting it up from three-point range this game. Let's take a look at the highlights. And that was Konawaina's Thea Hanato Smith with the three-pointer, followed by Waiakea's Christy Amai. Now here we have Christy's younger sister, Cami, getting in on the action. Steal and 2 points. Here's Natalie Mata from Farrington, going to drain a 3. And here's a look at UH Hilo's new scoreboard. Next up, the Lady Vulcans face Dominican. A good, well-played game. Came down to the end, very close. Unfortunately, the Vulcans ended up on the wrong end of the scoreboard, but a good game nevertheless. Lady Vulcans finished the homestand against Holy Names, and they played very well and finished the homestand strong, getting ready to head out on the road next week for some more Pac West contests. Okay, let's take a look at how the men did during this homestand. And again, played some tough, close games. Didn't always come out on top, but it was very competitive. Although somewhat frustrating because they tend to go into the second half with a lead and have trouble maintaining it and finishing sometimes. Despite this 3-point field goal by Paul Batausa, the Vulcans came up a bit short, 60-64. Next up, a game against Dominican. Another close game that went right down to the wire. And despite this throwdown by Michael Hearn, Vulcans come up short, 82-75. Now the final game of the homestand versus Holy Names. Vulcans got up big early, had a 25-point lead in the second half. Blew that lead. Game went to overtime. A little too close for comfort, but they finally pulled out a win. Continuing the Big Island's Ventura College connection, Mike Malonis, a transfer from Ventura College, throws down. So we're sending football players there. They're sending basketball players to us, like Paul Batausa, who just scored the layup. Now this game went to overtime. Paul Batausa with a big three. And an assist to Kyle Myers to take us home. A big victory. And we'll see you again next week on another edition of Sports Viz.
Hawaiian Island warriors, we come again. Hawaiian Island warriors. Hawaiian Island warriors.